They'll get a free Warriors backpack. Now, Nation will be seeing you on Warriors Mascot Frisbee Day. Every man in the building is getting their own Warriors Frisbee. Sure to be fun for the whole family. We'll see you there.
Dub Nation, there are still seats available for upcoming games. Please go to the nearest ticket booth to get yours today.
Mark your calendars for Warriors Team T-shirt Day. This is a free T-shirt for all great fan attendance, so bring the whole family. We want your time to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having any issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word DUB along with your issue and secrets to 5555.
What a view of the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. And we welcome you to the championship game of the NBA Cup. I'm Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge. This is a big night in the NBA season.
And guys, it really is. These teams have worked so hard to get here, and they're both looking to get their hands on the trophy. I don't think they'll hold anything back. This is going to be a good one.
With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Tyrese Maxey.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Young is out there with Miller. And it's Green, and it's Page in at the center position. And for the Warriors, Jokic is out there with Big Dog. Then it's Wiggins. Then there's Maxey. And it's Kuminga in at the small forward. And Greg, this one-off championship game, how does that change the strategy for these coaches?
Kevin, I think you're going to see some tighter rotations. I think the stars play a little more, maybe a curveball game plan-wise as well. But it is also great prep for the postseason.
Here we go.
So off the tip, it's Charlotte. Maxey against Young. Launches a three. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. It's Jokic top of the key. There's Big Dog, guarded by Ford. 4 on the clock. Inside. Here's Watkins, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, Big Dog.
Well, it's not often you see someone be this impactful on the defensive end, but that's what makes him special. I mean, he's been doing all the little things that don't necessarily show up in the box score, but you can bet his coach and teammates know that he's been carrying the team with his D.
Pass to Ford. Charlotte moving the ball around. Here's Page. The basket good off the assist from Ford.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Now Green following the three-point attempt by Andrew Wiggins. Green kicks to Young. Ford a screen on Maxey. Young for three, and the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr. Now, I asked him about trying to slow down Trae Young, and the coach said you have to get the ball out of his hands. He can hurt you with the pass and with his shot. I'm not going to be surprised if you see them blitzing and doubling him a good portion of the game. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Bucket is good.
Well, there's that in-between game, right? Wiggins silky smooth from the start.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Pass to Page. Miller outside. They get a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Shot clock at 5. The three is good, and he got fouled in the act of shooting. This could turn into a 4-point play.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
The Hornets shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Here's Maxey. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Pass to Big Dog. To the inside. Here's Jokic. Banked in off the glass.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Page. Over Jokic. Page, no good.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Jokic passes to Watkins. Outside, Maxey. Jokic with his screen on Young. Clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Well, right now, Andrew Wiggins understanding in the catch and shoot, they can't guard him.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hornets. They trail by 1. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Well, you saw how dialed up they were from distance. The defense just couldn't get out to everyone.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
And it's Wiggins missing. The Hornets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Young outside. And you compare a game like this to playoff level intensity? I mean, how close is it?
Not much difference on the floor. I mean, these guys are going at it. I think the main difference is the crowd. Obviously a bit more balanced in terms of rooting interest than we would see in the postseason.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Young, a fiery competitor, someone who enjoys getting under the skin of opposing players.
And so Young nails them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Bounce pass Maxey. Golden State moving the ball around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Young pass to Green. To the middle. Here's Ford. Tries again. Jokic grabs the miss. The Warriors trailing. Here's Big Dog. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Wiggins with it. Pass to Jokic. A shot that time, not on target. Charlotte's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Now Young. What a tremendous game he played against Toronto. Misses from short range.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Pass to Wiggins. Jokic kicks to Maxey. Offline with his three.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
It's good.
And hard to miss the wide open man that time. Kudos to Young for finding him.
There's Big Dog following the bucket by the Hornets. Outside, Maxey. Maxey off the pick from Watkins. Maxey passes to Watkins. Outside, Kuminga. Jacks up a three. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by Kuminga. Maxey's got a couple of threes now in the first of the Warriors. Wiggins against Miller. And there's the drive. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. The Warriors have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Maxey against Young. Jokic inside. And Jokic slings it in.
Just so physical inside. Even with contact, Jokic able to fight through it.
The Hornets trail. Young passes to Page. Back to Young. Outside, Green. Pass to Young. Driving in. Warriors with the rebound. This team is firing on all cylinders, with the win streak tying the Heat's 2013 record of 27 wins. How many more wins will they be able to string together?
This is truly an all-time streak, and we're not talking about just for this franchise. We're talking about in the history of this league. The consistent dominance is something so rarely seen. You have to keep reminding yourself to settle in and watch these guys work.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Stolen. Miller with a wide open look. No good again that time. Here's Big Dog. No scoring in this one. Wiggins outside. Pass to Big Dog. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Hornets trail by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now let's take a look at the teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games. The Warriors, number 1.
Well, I just love the tenacity on the defensive end. They have been in lockdown mode.
Here's Green. Hasn't made one yet. Ball dishes to Green. Back to Ball. Pass to Page. Here's Green. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Big Dog in the last matchup against San Antonio played some superb basketball. He finished up with 65 points, and what a game it was, posting a triple-double. He put on a show. That stat line was really unbelievable. It's something you really had to see to appreciate. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the report, D.A. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Charlotte calls timeout. We get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. We take a look at the Warriors. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well.
And seeing where the Warriors are, they've come through for their fans this season. All the optimism surrounding them, all the high hopes, all proved to be legit.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
Now, here's Ball. Still scoreless. Just 4 to shoot. Over Williams. Ball with the bucket.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Hornets trail by 6. Carter outside. Traps in the tray.
This is the skill that Wendell Carter Jr. is much more likely to display right now. That aggressiveness from 3. Okay, Wendell.
There's Big Dog.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2.
Shoots from 12. Good on the jump shot.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
1:46 left to play here in the first. Carter with the screen to the paint. Robinson down low, covered by Watkins. Young looking it over. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. Young's got 7 points.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
Driving to the basket. Here's Watkins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
No good on the free throw. Ingram, he's checked in for the Warriors. Brandon Miller, he's checked in for Charlotte. And he's good on the second. 1:09 left to play in the first quarter. Outside Robinson. Miller inside. He's against Williams, and they're able to recover. A second chance effort. Miller, no luck.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Williams passes to Watkins. And he gets it to go. 7 points in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Miller outside. Carter with a screen on Williams. There's Miller with the 3. Offensive rebound. Robinson, that's good.
What a presence Mitchell Robinson has given this team on the interior. He knows he can be a threat on the offensive glass.
Here's Big Dog. He has 7. Six on the shot clock. Lays it up off the glass. Big Dog's got 9 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We come back right after this. Welcome back to 2K's coverage of the Cup Championship game. We're so glad you could join us. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Carter out there with Wells, and it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And he makes the first. Well, so far, this NBA Cup final has lived up to the hype. It's been a competitive game.
Yeah, and both teams came ready to play because they know what's at stake. A trophy, prize money, and a chance to raise a banner.
Both free throws good for Ingram. Hornets trail by 8. And here is Ball. Robinson sets a screen for Ball. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Big Dog. Big Dog's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Back to Wiggins. Pass to Big Dog. Shot clock at 6. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Well, late rotation by the defense, and Wiggins has the vision to find the open man.
Miller outside. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Looking now at some numbers for him.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
Warriors leading by 10. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And that one is hammered home.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Ball kicks to Carter. Wiggins against Miller. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins. The Hornets shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Miller at the line for number 2.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good for Miller. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Maxey kicks to Wiggins. Pass to Big Dog. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. A 12-point game. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Here's Miller. Back to Carter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, you see, when a big man commits to his shot, Wendell Carter Jr., tremendous job drawing contact.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
72% at the line this season. He has yet to set himself apart in that department.
And the first one drops.
I love that Wendell Carter Jr. plays within himself. Take high percentage shots, get as many rebounds as you can.
And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. He doesn't get the second one. Warriors leading by 11. Here's Wiggins. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game. Now here's Wells. Defended by Kuminga. Wells passes to Miller. Six to shoot. Oh, trying for it, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter. Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Maxey kicks to Wiggins. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Outside, Kuminga. Wiggins passes to Watkins. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists tonight. Hornets trail by 14. Ball, the pass to Miller. Robinson with it. He's guarded by Watkins. Charlotte moving it around. Now, here's Ball. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. One interesting note about tonight's game, unlike the rest of the cup, Greg, this does not count towards the regular season standings.
Yeah, so each of these teams will play an extra game during the season, but hey, you ask these guys, and they don't mind at all.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Page passes the ball. Outside, Green. Charlotte again missing. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Spurs. Watkins passes to Jokic. Another three for Golden State.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Hornets trail by 16. Pass to Miller. Wells with it. Scoreless thus far. Ball kicks to Green. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Golden State. They're on a 14-4 run. And that one's good. Wiggins.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Wells. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by Big Dog. Big Dog's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Jokic with it. Takes the three. Hornets with the rebound. Page has got 5 rebounds tonight. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Ball dishes to Wells. Miller outside. Outside, Ball. Hits it from three-point range. Ball's got 5 points so far.
Well, LaMelo, ball in the catch-and-shoot game. He says, I can get off the ball as well.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, improving dialogue between players and officials is a priority. Commissioner Silver says, now with high-fidelity audio, we're all able to hear a lot of what's being said. Now we have to take into account the high-stress environment. But there has to be a two-way sense of respect. I feel it's an area where we can make progress. Kevin?
You know, the commissioner's always looking ahead and looking at every area, which is great for the game.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Kuminga with a wide-open look. Offensive rebound. Watkins scored the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Ball finds Miller. The kick out to Ball. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Miller's got 3 assists in the game.
This guy is always ready to shoot the three. LaMelo's so confident from distance.
Now here's Kuminga. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Here's Watkins, and he finishes nicely on the layup. And that's now 24 points for Big Dog.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Miller, the pass the ball. Now Wells, nothing on the board. Pass to Page. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ball. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Over to the left wing. There's Big Dog. He's got 24. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, nice, strong drive there. If that's who's going to be guarding him, then he's got some weight to throw around.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. There's the screen. The shot from the low post is good. Ball's got 10.
Well, this second quarter has proven to be a turnaround. This guy looking much more comfortable all of a sudden.
Maxey passes to Watkins. And some changes here for the Warriors. Mark Williams is checked in for Jokic. Williams comes in for Wiggins. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Maxey. And then for Charlotte, Ford's checked in. Young is subbed in for Brandon Miller. Here's Big Dog. He's got 26. Outside Williams. Lock at 6. The 3 for DiVincenzo. Drains it from beyond the arc. DiVincenzo's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Hornets trail by 21. And here's Young. He has 7. Outside ball. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go. It's hauled in by Big Dog.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Pass to Williams. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. DiVincenzo's got 6 here in this quarter. Charlotte has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Outside ball. Young from outside. Rebounded by Watkins.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Now, here is Young. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Teams value the 3 so much nowadays. Let's check out the best at it. The Warriors, #1. In second, the Hornets.
And the shooting display both these teams have put on this season has been remarkable. I mean, there are just 3-point shooters all over the floor.
2 shots. That's good from Watkins. And you have to enjoy this atmosphere, right? The fans have really taken to the NBA Cup.
And that might be because the teams are taking it seriously. Unlike, say, the All-Star game, these guys are focused and fighting for every possession. That's what makes it so entertaining.
Ingram, he's checked in for the Warriors. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
4 to screen on Williams. Wells buries it from 3-point range.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
There's Big Dog. 28 points for him. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
So Young will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. 1:10 left in the second quarter. Pass to Wells. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Big Dog. Big Dog's got his 16th rebound on the night.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Now here's Williams. He has yet to score. Out to Ingram. Shot clock at 6. Ford with the steal. Green taking his time here. Pass to Wells. Here's Page. Charlotte moving it around. Ford a screen on DiVincenzo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second,
you know, you can't be.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more
previous plays, 2 minutes are allowed to review.
the action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay review.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
A lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here they come. We're firing out the 3 t-shirts.
Ball. He's checked in for the Hornets. So it's the Golden State Warriors finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we'll be right back after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot. One more time. A round of applause for the participants.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket. Swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh, man, it's a hot dog. Cheese, it's right there in the name.
Well, it's got meat, correct?
Right.
It has bread.
Right.
Isn't that what it takes to make a sandwich?
Stuff between bread?
That's not how it works. Every summer they have a hot dog eating contest, not a sandwich eating contest. They're different.
I really feel
a good point.
sandwiched between two great debaters. And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the Hornets.
I could say I've been pumped about this tournament, especially the last few weeks. But the semifinals, we're excited, and now, here we are. The champion will be crowned. Ernie, should we have a tournament between me, you, and Kenny?
I'm all for it as long as the category is jumpers. But in all seriousness, guys, one thing I've noticed already in this game is that it doesn't feel like a regular season game. And it isn't technically either, actually. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
There's always a buzz around Las Vegas. And coming up here on 2K Sports, the second half of the NBA Cup Championship. It's one you will not want to miss. And you know, Big Dog has been really making it happen, guys.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. They've got Big Dog. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Maxey, and it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Kuminga in at the 3 spot. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Now, here's Wiggins. That 3 off the mark. Young against Maxey. Now, here is Young. Left side, Miller. Down low. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Now, here's Wiggins. Inside, cuts off the pass. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. And after the intensity of these last few NBA Cup games, do you all think it'll be hard for these teams to settle back into the regular season?
They'll have to adjust their mindsets for sure. Back to thinking about the long haul, not the do-or-die scenario of the NBA Cup.
Nice defense from Kuminga. Warriors leading by 21. Pass to Wiggins. Maxey on the wing. Headed by Green. And it's Wiggins missing.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And here's Young from the arc.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
They get it again. Jokic. And he banks in the layup. Jokic has got 9 points.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Pass to Page. Now, here is 4. He's covered by Watkins. Young passes to Page. Over Jokic. And the Hornets miss again.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Here's Big Dog, defended by Young. Makes it off the glass. 33 points for Big Dog.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Maxey against Young. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Page. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. 5 on the clock. Miller outside.
And have to love that tenaciousness there by Wiggins. He has all the tools to be a great defender.
Kuminga kicks to Maxey. Maxey off the pick from Watkins. Maxey, no good. Charlotte's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Young against Maxey. And stolen by Maxey. Here's Big Dog, covered by Miller. Kicks it out to Maxey. And he's good on the 3-ball. Maxey's got 11 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here is Young. He's got 10. 4 to screen on Maxey. And here's Young from the arc. Connects from 3-point range. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
As a leader, you've got to know when your team needs a response. Young gets that, and great 3 to answer right back.
Here's Big Dog. 33 points for him. Here's Jokic, and it's Ford with the rebound. Ford's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's Miller penetrating. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Pass to Big Dog. Over in the corner, Kuminga. Wiggins passes to Watkins. Here's Green, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul. Team score. At the line for the Hornets, Green. 2 shots.
That's good from Green.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Warriors leading by 22. Watkins passes to Maxey. Lets it go with the 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Young with the ball. He's got 13. Jokic with the steal. Here's Kuminga. Finished off the break. Kuminga's got his second bucket tonight.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Now, here is Young over Maxey. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Young's got 6 here in this quarter.
And we tend to focus on the outside shooting with Young, but his in-between game is just as lethal.
Here's Big Dog. 33 points for him. Maxey off the pick from Watkins. Maxey, no good. Hornets have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Miller kicks to Young. Charlotte moving it around. Jokic with the steal. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Warriors have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he knocks down the first one. Every year, Doris, the NBA has a few points of emphasis they want to make. Anything you'd like to see emphasized?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, one thing that has to happen is we have got to give the defense a greater chance to succeed. We've tilted the game too heavily in the offense's favor, meaning too often at the rim there's foul shots given for marginal contact. I think the defense has got to become more involved in the outcome of games. Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Warriors leading by 22. Pass to Ingram. Maxey looking it over. Here's Big Dog from downtown. It's good from long range. Big Dog's got 36.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Young outside. And here is Ball. Here's Page, defended by Watkins. Page, no good. Ball against Maxey. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. Taking a look at the Hornets. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out.
And seeing where the Hornets are, what an ideal start for them this season. I mean, it takes some teams a while to kind of come together. Not this group. They were ready right from the start.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
Here's Big Dog. He's got 36. Sinks that one from the post. Big Dog's got 38 points. Here's Young. Pass to Page. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Big Dog. He has 38 in the game. There's the pick. Fires the three. Bangs home the trifecta.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, the NBA has split its draft into 2 days. The league's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, says rosters have expanded and you're seeing a larger influx in talent, a lot of times from the second round. And this format will do justice to those slept-on players. Kevin?
Yeah, good stuff, DA. Some Hall of Famers from that second round, for sure. Shots good by Big Dog.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Young outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
So clever at creating contact. Young looks to shoot it so often, which really forces defenders to overcommit at times.
He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line so far. And that one falls for Young. Robinson's checked in for the Hornets. Wells comes in for Brandon Miller. And so Young nails them both. And Ingram has got the ball here for Golden State. Pass to Big Dog. To the inside. The kick out to Williams. Ingram passes to Watkins. They double him with Green. Shots good by Big Dog.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Outside, Ball. Back to Young. To the middle. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Ingram against Young. They double him with Green. And the 3 ball is good. He has 6.
The rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
When you look at the game of Mark Williams, Doris, what impresses you the most?
Well, probably his size and athleticism. That combination makes him an immediate fit. He understands which shots to take on the offensive end, seems to have a great feel for how to position himself on the defensive end and how to mix it up on the glass.
Young, good.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
DiVincenzo kicks to Ingram. Golden State moving it around. They double him with Green. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
The Warriors have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. And the Hornets making a change here. Carter's checked in. It's good from Watkins. Charlotte's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. While we have the chance, we like to reveal the list of the past month's best fast break teams in the NBA. Second, the Warriors. 5th on the list, the Hornets.
Yeah, I mean, the fast break is really the focus for both of these clubs. I mean, we've seen them take it up a notch here of late and really playing with a fast tempo.
Ingram outside. Pass to Big Dog. Count it. Good. Big Dog's got 47 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Young passed the ball. Here's Carter. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. Carter's got 6.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Ingram passes to Watkins. Now here's DiVincenzo. Ingram wide open. And a miss there on the triple. Hornets have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Pass to Carter. The 3. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Warriors making a change here.
Substitution for your Warriors. Number 40.
Golden State's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Ingram off a pick from Watkins. 3-pointer. And it's Ingram missing. Now Ball. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And it's the 4th quarter of the NBA Cup Final. So close to crowning our champion. And they've done it. What a moment for this team to lift that NBA Cup over their heads. Pure glory.
It was a memorable journey to get to this point, a battle every step of the way. And you have to think this is a huge confidence boost for them moving forward. It proves they're ahead of the curve in terms of getting into postseason shape.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.